In the fast-paced world of app development, going completely dark for 3 months usually means a project is dead. For the DevStudio channel, 90 days passed without a single update. Building a streaming application without external funding or a dedicated engineering team means every single line of code falls on one person. There is no quality assurance department to catch bugs, and no database architect available to optimize the server load. The previous version of AniPlix operated under these constraints, and the structural cracks were showing. Users navigating the Let's Finish tab frequently encountered data mismatches in their episode progress. Worse, the app lacked any ability to save custom filters, forcing users to manually rebuild their preferences every time they opened the search page. The 90-day silence provided the necessary room to execute a ground-up reconstruction of the app's core logic. Sustainable growth requires the willingness to dismantle functional but flawed legacy systems to make way for more reliable architecture. Version 3.0.0 initiates this fresh start immediately on launch. A brand new splash screen reading "Loading App Data" acts as a mechanical reset, clearing out the old state before the user even reaches the library. Inside, the Home and Explore tabs have undergone a strict spatial reorganization. Massive media libraries are now isolated into distinct buckets, spanning movies, series, anime, and highly specific regional categories like Asian, Western, and Indian content. The visual engine driving this navigation received an upgrade with a new 8-preset theme system. Users select environments ranging from Ocean Pulse to Sunset Ember, with full architecture in place for true dark AMOLED displays and high contrast requirements. Underneath that paint, the engine itself is stabilized. The episode progress bugs in the Let's Finish tab were resolved by rewriting the local data caching protocols from the ground up. Sleek user interface upgrades are secondary to stabilizing the underlying local data architecture. Finding something to watch is only half the equation. The actual test of a streaming app happens during active video playback. Version 3.0.0 tackles this with the Player Control Studio. This system shifts UI design authority from the developer directly to the end user. This animated diagram maps the media player into modular blocks. Users can physically drag and rearrange these controls in real time to build custom layouts, or the studio generates 3 side-by-side defaults: minimal, balanced, and power user. This rebuilt environment also allows for complex playback additions, like the new skip intro button. Currently in beta, this feature relies on the new underlying database system to pinpoint precise timestamps across thousands of episodes. It is supported by a suite of fresh micro-interactions inside the player. New side sliders handle immediate brightness and volume adjustments, while a precise 1% watched progress indicator joins the updated closed captioning and playback speed controls. Empowering the user with modular component control transforms a rigid application into a highly personalized tool. Taking an application built entirely on local device storage and wiring it into a live, networked multi-user ecosystem requires solving complex data synchronization challenges. The primary bridge connecting these previously isolated users is a new feature called Community Lists. This animated diagram shows list sharing over the network. A watch list is compiled and compressed down into an 8-character share code. When another user inputs that code, the beta unpacks, instantly populating their local grid for a 1-to-1 synchronization. This networking infrastructure paved the way for the launch of the Community Tracker, activating public-facing user profiles for the first time. Users can now browse through the Community section to see exact viewing metrics. Profiles display tracked, watching, and completed ratios, alongside dedicated badges showcasing total episode counts, like a milestone of 3,601 episodes watched. By networking these profiles, the platform turns individual viewing habits into a public record of shared community interests. Those 3 months began in total silence. They ended with the launch of version 3.0.0, a massive, interconnected, and highly customizable ecosystem. Look at this expanding network. A single developer, leveraging modern AI-assisted workflows, can now deploy a complex suite of features, from modular interface studios to real-time networked syncing, that once required the resources of a full engineering team. The 3.0.0 release resolves years of technical debt, establishing the stable foundation required for the app to begin its actual lifecycle. The silence is broken. For the DevStudio channel and the AniPlix community, this is just the beginning.